Transformers Rise of the Beast. Ooh-wee! How refreshing. It's been a while since the last Transformers movie, and I'll be honest, it did not end on a high note. Again, I like Mark Wahlberg, but The Last King and Age of Extinction was okay. Like, it wasn't that crazy. And then after that, you had the Bumblebee movie with John Cena. Get that out of here. It's been a pretty long hiatus, but I think we all had some pretty high hopes for Rise of the Beast, and it did not disappoint. Despite the movie being a prequel, it was still a hit. Again, the cast alone was already strong. Like, again, most of the original voice actors made their return, so again, it was a recipe for success. The beginning of the movie, we meet Noah, a struggling young adult, trying to make it out the cold New York streets. We also get introduced to Elena. Essentially, she's like the brains of the operation. I guess her role is as the anthropologist. She basically studies artifacts. That's her role in the movie. And then a quick side note, again, the music / soundtrack selection was top notch. Again, even if you were not into oldies, you can definitely appreciate the theme they were going for. The overall storyline was pretty well paced. Again, we get introduced to some of the Autobots, Mirage, for example, Big Daddy Prime, Optimus Primal, and again, familiar faces like Bumblebee, for example. Unicron is the main villain in this movie. I guess he's very similar to Galactus, like he's just like a giant world-eating monster with a never-ending appetite. And Scourge is like the main antagonist, so he's basically doing the evil bidding for Unicron. The action is what you expect from a normal Transformers movie, like, all the guns and explosions and sound effects and everything. So again, it was definitely on brand what you normally expect from most of the movies. Personally for me, I did like the role they gave Noah. Again, I hate to revisit The Last King, but again, Mark Wahlberg's role was insane. Like, he had just one gun for both movies, and he was going Rambo insane. It made no sense. The main plot of this movie is just to get the transwarp key. So Unicron wants that key so he can transport to world and just devour planets. And the Autobots also want the transwarp key so they can rebuild their own Cybertron world as well. So, at this point, it's a fight to get the key. So from the jump, we get the Autobots and the Predacons are all on the hunt to find this key. And we get some really good, action, racing, fighting scenes from the very start. It's nice. You gotta appreciate it. I don't want to spoil too much, but I did find the movie pretty enjoyable and surprisingly kind of funny. I have to give Mirage, aka Pete Davidson, his props because he had some jokes firing off. The only part I didn't like is how they give Noah a little get out of jail free card. Again, I don't want to spoil too much. I'll let you watch it for yourself, kind of dissect what took place, and you can have your own thoughts and opinions. I don't know, to me it seemed a little BS how Mirage turned into basically an Iron Man suit, but you can watch for yourself. Cinematography, I would give it like a 4 out of 5. Everything was well shot, again, very visually pleasing, and the soundtrack and all the music in the actual movie was top notch. Acting, I'll give it a 4 out of 5. Most of the same voice actors were present, and new actors also did a great job. I can't complain. Enjoyability, it was fun. If you like Transformers, you like action, like, you really cannot hate in this movie. Everything was definitely very enjoyable, very easy to consume. It was nice. It wasn't too bad. And to be fair, the plot was a little basic, kind of predictable, but what did you expect? We're there for a good time, so I can't hate on it too much. You comment down below, I guess, your thoughts on the movie, and also comment, I guess, your favorite Transformers film. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Until next time.